Heathens. So all the time I'm getting, why are you so angry at God? Were you angry at God and that made you become an atheist? Oh, were you hurt when you became, and that made you become an atheist? You get that all the time. No. The answer is definitively no. I think a lot of the disconnect that we get from theists who don't understand why we don't believe comes from the fact that they don't understand that this is not an emotional decision. And the reason they don't understand that is because their decision to become, a member of whatever religion they're in was an emotional decision. Most people were indoctrinated in, and then whenever it came time to be born again or saved or, whatever case it was, this massive guilt trip gets laid on them. And for those of the theists that watch my videos, I want you to, when you go to church and they do the altar call, I want you to pay attention before it happens. Pay attention to what the preacher does. Notice how he goes straight after your emotions. The fear of hell, the compassion of Christ, the love of the Almighty, the guilt of how you're worthless without Him. They run you through this gambit of just absolutely just crushing emotions until you break down and you submit. It is the equivalent, as far as I'm concerned, as verbal abuse. And think about it. When you became a Christian, were you crying? I remember my church days. I remember it very well. And there was always a lot of crying. Why are you crying? Why are you sad? What's making you cry? And don't tell me, no, it's happy tears. My butt is happy tears. It's not. No, it's remorse. It's fear. It's guilt. All these really powerful emotions. When I became an atheist, it was about facts, data, evidence, logic. Okay, now I'm not saying you're illogical, so don't throw that straw man at me. I'm just saying the decision was based on logic. I thought it through. If there was an emotion involved, it would be the same emotion that you get when you solve a very difficult puzzle. I was able to sort through all the muddled crap and just went, oh, that's how that works. Like figuring out how a magic trick works. That's what it was for me. It was a logical conclusion. It was not an emotional conclusion. Fear played no part. So don't try and scare me with your hell, because I don't believe in your hell. Sadness played no part. Facts are facts. It doesn't make me sad to know what the facts are. It's just what the facts are. There was no anger. 2 + 2 = 4. That doesn't make me mad. And, the other stuff that I had, I became an atheist very slowly, very, very slowly. Took a very long time to crawl and climb my way out of theism, but I did. And it was a slow process of, cutting cords here and there, all of that emotional baggage. And as I let go of all those unnecessary emotions, all that guilt that was built into me, the logic came through, and it became clearer and clearer that, okay, well, all this stuff is crap. No reason to believe any of it. And I became an atheist. So stop trying to tell me that I'm angry at your God. I am no angrier at your God than I'm angry at Santa Claus. Okay? However, when I found out that there was no Santa, I was angry. I was angry at my parents for lying to me. I suppose I could be angry at the preachers for lying to me, but they didn't think they were lying to me. I think they honestly believed themselves. They just passed on bad information. So I'm not going to hold that against them. So, anyway, so there you go. So think about that. And again, I'm not telling you to agree with me, all right? For those of you who are theists and you say, oh, no, 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 it wasn't emotional, whatever. I was there. But, I'm not asking you to agree with me, but I want you to understand my position. Understand that I didn't come here because of any kind of emotional decision. It was a logical decision. So you're not going to convert me with your pleas of, Jesus loves you, he wants you back. Barney loves me too, I don't watch his show, okay? I don't believe in your Jesus any more than I believe in Barney. And I've seen Barney. But don't take my word for it. Think for yourself.